What might be another one? Even doing this, what does this do? Gets your attention, right. Okay, what else am I doing? I'm doing it right now. And it's another tool for when you're speaking to have more impact. How am I involving people? Getting their response. What am I doing right now at this very moment? That's it. Asking questions. Whenever you ask a question, if you've noticed, I've made very few statements that are in the statement form. What am I doing right now? How do you do this? What do you remember best? Almost the complete delivery is in question form. Why? And I'm doing it again. You're right, because it activates your thinking. Whenever anybody asks a question, your mind automatically goes into an immediate scan for the answer. If I am not asking the question and I'm just spoon-feeding all this information to you, it's too easy to just get kind of lazy and sit back. And what happens when we get lazy and sit back? We kind of fall asleep. It's too easy. The more active you are, the more it'll be with you forever. And one way of creating brain activation is to simply ask the question. And it's immediate. How many times do we try to think of something? What's her name? I can't think of her name. It's so important. Then, 3 hours later, you're sitting on the toilet, some dumb place at home, doing some innate thing, right? Pulling weeds out of the garden, and all of a sudden there's this light bulb experience. It all comes to you then. Why did it come to you then and not at the time you wanted the answer? Or why did it come to you at all? First of all, the reason it came to you at all is because you first asked the question. If you hadn't asked the question, it would never come to you. It will come to you if you ask the question, but it sometimes takes a few hours for the unconscious to surface to the conscious. It is being processed even while you're driving home, turning in the driveway, doing all of these other things. And have you ever noticed that things come to us when we're doing inane activities, mundane activities, pulling weeds out of the garden, shoveling gravel, watering flowers, macrameing our hair, contemplating our navel. That's why we need time where we're not always so involved and distracted so that the unconscious can be heard by the conscious.